What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Server Saturday. It has been a very long time, and it's not even on a Saturday, it's on a Sunday. But for those who are old school fans of the show, know that sometimes this happens. And it's completely my back's fault. I couldn't sit down in a chair for more than like 5 minutes earlier today, and it is currently 12:15 a.m. Sunday morning. So, but I did not forget about Server Saturday. It was still gonna come out. You know, I was hoping for this this Saturday. Didn't work out. Gonna be this Sunday. Regardless, still gonna come out. Anyways, we're going to take a look at the Dragon's base and the Knight's base for the first couple of Server Saturdays. I don't know if I'm going to be breaking both of these up into two parts because there's been a lot of work done to them, and I don't want these to be an hour-long video. I'm shooting for like 20 minutes or so. So anyways, let's check out the Knight's place, and I'm just going to use the signs at spawn or whatever to warp here, and walk on down. It looks like, wow, they already got like a giant sword and stuff going on over here. I'm going to be using the Sphax texture pack. I would be using vanilla, but I've really grown fond to the way Sphax looks. Let me know if you guys feel otherwise. If there's a giant outcry for me to go back to Faithful or so, I will. It's not that big of a deal, honestly. But look at this goofy cow's face. I can not like that. So, anyways, this is the main castle that we gave them. If you guys watched the earlier videos of Camp Mongoose, you'll have seen that the wall was actually kind of like broken up and in disrepair, and since then they fixed it. Now, I know a lot of these I'm not going to know who built them or who did what, so it's really going to be kind of general of like, hey, look at this and look at that sort of thing, so bear with me if there's no signs or anything I'm not going to know. That's a really cool looking sword, though. Came out pretty nice looking. Over a fountain when you first walk in. I see a lot of the storage chests are still here. Got some enchanted books and stuff like that. That's cool. Over here, they got their own warp wall. Not bad. Warp wizard. Ooh. That'd be cool. Oh, you know what would actually be a good idea? For both sides, Knights and Dragons. If you guys had a, like either a warp wall or at least a wall that like showed like the parts of the dang it, I don't know what I'm just trying to say. The team's like better builds, you know, like if you guys have like a giant wizard tower or something like that you're all pretty proud of. It looks like there's actually a pretty cool house up top too. A wall pointing those out would be cool. Like a bulletin board here. Rebuild the castle. If you have a work in progress build here, please mark it with your name. Warp wizard. It's the second warp wizard one. Castle walls and roads by Scarlet. Scarlet's done a lot of work to these. I know that for a fact. Accepting any building at / warp dash pancake? I don't know. Is that supposed to be warp pancake? Oh, whatever. Please be courteous and replant. So they got a small little farm out front. Some reeds, wheat. Got some these potatoes or carrots? Hard for me to tell. What's happening here? Why am I not getting these back? Am I vanished? I'm not vanished, am I? No, I'm not vanished. What's the TPS of the server? They're pretty good. What's going on here? Oh, maybe it's because I'm not part of the Knights, and that's what's messing it up? So, I feel dumb. I'm in creative. And if I could learn how to spell survival, that would be great. So these are potatoes. Man, this is where I'm at right now, guys. Like, I haven't been able to play Minecraft in so long, and come back, and I'm just doing dumb mistakes. I am legitimately embarrassed by that, and I'm gonna leave that into this episode too, because you know what? These things happen. Just give me 2. Just want to replant this one. Thank you. There you guys go. There's torches and a carrot in there. I'm not sure how to get to that tower from here. I think you gotta get in there from the inside. Doesn't look like I can walk anywhere else over here. But yeah, cool little farm out front. Not bad. Good for newcomers on the server. I was gonna say the site like 1,000 times. Take whatever you need. Just don't be greedy. Oh man, a bunch of jackalopes. Well, we can't take this if it's locked. It's public chest. Okay. Donation chests or chests. Swap as needed. Not bad. You guys got a bunch of chests everywhere. You need to consolidate your chests. Vault treasury, iron, gold deposit to improve beacons. Not bad. I'm gonna oh, there we go. I'm gonna fly up here, see what any work they've done on the floor. It looks like they've done some stuff. They've changed the design a little bit, I think. Not 100% sure. It's been a while since I've seen it, and I can't remember what the original one looked like. They do have one little trophy over here from Leonard. He was the first one to reach a million in-game, and so I made him a little trophy with like little money bags and stuff around, a little miniature version of him there. And they got 10 points for that because, you know, that was a pretty big achievement back in the day, and now people are in the multi-millions. So I guess the next one is probably the first person to reach 10? I don't know. Pumping out iron into forge. Don't shoot. Don't shoot has also done a lot of work on here, I know that. Very cool looking forge. A bunch of chests here. I think they're all empty just for show. But I really do like this forge, and it looks even better on shaders. I'm gonna probably do these server Saturdays without shaders, mainly because it's easier to showcase things like these water wheels and stuff like that. It'd be pretty dark in here with shaders on, so I'm just gonna stay with no shaders. I got an American flag over here. I feel like someone may have just maybe sneakily put that in. Oh, this is pretty cool. I love stuff like this. I love giant unnecessary like builds and stuff like that, you know, like you don't need a giant forge like that, but it looks super cool. Got a pathway into the top of their mountain here. Got like a market or something. Got a bench. And this walkway I know goes around the dome. This is the dome that's in the middle of the castle. Okay, now I'm back outside. I don't want to go this far. I want to go back into the castle and try to explore the rest of the castle first. We went left, and that's the forge. And then they got their two little guys here. Knight's still at 10 points, and Dragon's at 100. That's a bit unfair because there hasn't been a way for me to automate a way for people to get points and stuff like that. And that's, again, something that I'm looking for in a person who's willing to help out. Work on plugins and write up stuff to do something like that. Again, you can apply or make a post on the forums under like suggestions, I think is the section I said. I'm not sure what this is all about, but it looks neat. Maybe these are going to be like pathways to something, or like a tiny market or something. You got a stairway that goes down to what? Old vaults. Oh, what? Don't leave important blocks, they may get stolen. Well, if they get stolen, we can always find out who took them. Got redstone and... is that slime? Yeah. Phoenix's vault. Oh, so the players get their own vaults? This seems dangerous, though. These types of lamps or whatever these are. Also kind of cramped in here. It's sacred tree. This is a very cool idea. Pancake's home. So Pancake lives in the vault. Or the old vaults, rather. Person love perk. Ah. Pretty cold in there. A lot of fire around here, so for that to exist is crazy. Got Clark's vault. It's a very cool idea. Chest. So if this is the old vault, then there must be a new vault somewhere. Got like a meeting room. Oh, and they got giant maps. I always appreciate big maps like this because it takes time to do that. And there's Bruce's build over there. He's doing a giant... Is it bass clef? Am I wrong on that? I took piano for a couple of years. I should know the difference between like bass clef, treble clef, all that stuff. But pretty sure that's a bass clef. Looks cool though. Dragon's Camp. Oh, they got a... This is a map of the Dragon's Camp. I didn't even see that. Or realize that. So is this... Yeah, this is the dragons right here. Wow, why'd you guys cover up all that area? Why didn't you go the other way? Why not try to make that the middle? Knight's Camp. Where's the main castle? Is it here? Think? Kind of tough to tell. They got a giant build going on over there, though. I gotta check that out. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be a one video thing, guys. I think this is gonna be a multi video deal. Wolf Farm area. I got little mini maps for all the other stuff. That is pretty neat. I like that. And like a little meeting room. Very cool. Yeah, the Knights have really done a lot of work in this back area, because this was all just a giant hole the last time I was here. Like crap, man. Oh. Oh, I don't have any arrows. Item, arrow, 1. Bam. Bam. Ah, okay. Looks like they're trying to dig upwards now. They got their thrones back here. Pretty cool. I like the black and red. Oh, this must be that giant build I saw. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that would be it. Oh. They got like a black and red, like, weird logo thing going on here. Can you guys make that out on YouTube? I don't even know. That's one thing that's really been bothering me recently about YouTube, the quality degradation that they've just you upload a video and it just looks like garbage. Regardless of the bitrate that you throw at it. You'd have to like upload it at 4K for it to retain any sort of bitrate, because YouTube has this like, it gives more bitrate to higher resolution videos. So I think 4K gets like 20 megabits, I think. Something crazy like that. Bye-bye, creeper. Alright, well that's super cool. I can't wait to see this thing all done up. We'll be, and we'll be checking back on both sides, Knights and Dragons, as they progress their builds and everything. As they build more stuff, the more times we'll come back, because that's the whole point of this, right? This is like 2 mega builds that the server are working on collectively, which is cool. I liked seeing like all the different types of build styles and stuff kind of put together. This Knight's Library by Don't Shoot. Please read. Knowledge equal Lambo? Knowledge. Here in my garage. Just bought this new Lamborghini here. It's fun to drive up here in the Hollywood Hills, but you know what I like more than materialistic things? Knowledge. In fact, I'm a lot more proud of these 7 new bookshelves that I've had installed to hold up 2,000 new books that I bought. It's like billionaire Warren Buffett says, the more you learn, the more you earn. Not bad. Thank you, Ty Lopez, for the knowledge. This is a crazy, crazy library. For you to have made all of these bookshelves, that must have taken some time, man. Look at this. Look at this Obama creeper post. That's cool. That's one thing I like about other texture packs. I like seeing what they do for their paintings. I like the rehashes of like the classic ones, but I appreciate new ones too. There's like a garden area up here. That's nice. Very tranquil. Oh, what? I got a full-blown... Oh, there's a way to get to it. Awesome. I was gonna say, it's like, that's a crazy view that people are never gonna see. Check this out. Wow! Seriously, the knights have some like really talented builders. I'm not saying the dragons don't. Just the last time that I went to the dragons, we were still kind of doing like basic stuff, but the knights are really going out on a limb here. Making some cool stuff. I also really like the fact that you guys are using the head database to get these like tiny plants and stuff like that. For people that don't know, you can do HDB for head database, or I think head DB also works. And it brings up this crazy database where there's like 1,200 heads that are all like different skin to be a bunch of different stuff. And you can go to characters, and that's where I got like my Magikarp head, and like there's Blastoise, food. And then you can get some of the Mongoose staff and Team Mongoose members and my head and stuff like that. Those ones are the only ones that cost a good amount of money, just because, you know, we don't want like 1,000 potato heads everywhere. So no one wants to see that. Oh, mushroom. Hedge maze. Find your way to the beacon. Which beacon? That beacon? Found my way to that beacon. Wow, that would take me ages to do. You did it! Like to build some sort of reward here. This beacon goes down the Hall of Heroes. Maybe a passage down. That's cool. Yeah, a reward would be neat. Back to the center. Very interesting, like, long tree river. It is, I feel really peaceful here. I think you really nailed the whole garden feel. Cafe on the Green. Wow. Tea. Black Knight 1. Black tea, I get it. Night tea night. Shivel tea. Haha. Frosted cake, brave bread. Prices in emeralds. Oh, very cool. Hey, an egg. Nice. I am thinking about setting up a way for you guys to actually run your own markets as well. So alongside of having our auction house, which is like a digital, you know, quote unquote digital marketplace, you can actually have your own stalls. That way, if people want to fill out like a marketplace and have stalls and stuff like that to sell goods, they can. Very similar to what's going on at Spawn, where you can buy items. Groundskeeper Ambu's garden supplies. So Ambu, did you build this garden? Because, very nice. Did a great job out here. Got some, like, red or rose glass and stuff in here, too. Is this shadows? Yeah, weird shadows. Thanks, Minecraft. Okay, cool. What's at the bottom? Wow, so many more books. I'm not a big fan of spiral staircases, but what can you really do about like cylindrical stuff like this, you know? I would have done the same thing, honestly. Just because there's no real good way to handle staircases. Like that in Minecraft, you know? This is very neat, man. You did a lot of work in here, and that, it shows. Very cool. Alright, now how do I get out? Over here. Soon to be offices. Not bad. Whoop. You guys heard that beeping? That's my electrotherapy that I have going on my back. I got a TENS unit that just like shocks the hell out of my back to kind of loosen stuff up. Knight's Armory, and my my session rather is over. So it beeps and lets me know, hey dude, it's over, even though I could feel it not working anymore. Also missing the battery cover on that, I just noticed. I don't know where that went. Is this an armory? Knight's Armory, yeah. I didn't read that. I was too busy talking about shocking my back. And yeah, people that don't know what's going on with what I'm talking about with my back and stuff, watch the last Let's Play of Camp Mongoose. I explain what's been going on, why things have been kind of sporadic and stuff like that. That is a really cool knight statue. The thing with these types of stuff is that it's kind of hard to tell on a YouTube video like the depth and everything like that. So if you're on the server, you should definitely come check this out. I'm also thinking about maybe removing the borders of like dragons not being able to enter the knight's place and vice versa. Just because you guys are building such cool stuff here now that I feel like it's a shame that if half the server or however many people don't get to view it, you know? It's like a dwarf with a giant pickaxe and a hammer? With a hammer or a shield? I'm gonna go with weird hammer. Because he has a pickaxe, so I'm just gonna assume the other thing's a tool too. He has a crossbow and a shield. Dude, whoever did these is awesome. Hot Rod. Gruzy. Team Amueto? Imueto? Is it supposed to be Spanish? I'm where? I don't know. Rusky. Oh, okay, wow, so many other people built stuff in here. That's so cool. Oh, Yi built this, really? Yi is a dragon, though, I'm pretty sure. That's pretty cool that they that you guys let him in here to build some. Don't shoot. This guy's got nipples. I appreciate that. Is this supposed to be a girl with like her long hair coming down? Pretty cool. Scarlet Raven. My voice has been cracking a lot recently. Like I'm going through puberty again. Oh boy. Oh, he's like a wizard. These are fucking cool, guys. Holy hell. Monkey Smash. Monkey Guy. You guys did a great job with these. He's got like a morning star or something? Like a mace? This is super cool. Wow, this I'm blown away, honestly, by all this. I don't know why we didn't have like these like giant like server type of community build type things, because seeing everybody kind of work on stuff is nuts, man. I guess they got more stuff going on over here. I like the scaffolding to work on the roof. Very cool. But that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. We covered basically the main castle. I feel like I'm pretty sure that we covered like all of the main stems and everything like that. I guess we do have the wizard tower or whatever tower they're calling this is. Got more stairs here. Gonna just do that? Yeah, okay, so that just takes us to the top. You can have your signs back, Scarlet. Not being a fuckboy. I guess, Scarlet, you probably left some signs somewhere. Oh, thank God. Got like a farm in here. There are multiple farms? Yeah, there's nether wart. Got mushrooms? Do mushrooms grow better on soul sand? Got like an enchanting table. Ender chest. More farms. Next to lava and water. I don't know if that's how wheat grows well or not, but I don't think it likes lava that much. But alright guys, yeah, that's gonna do it for the Knight's Castle. The main castle. I think we'll pick up next week and start exploring all the different roads and stuff like that. First couple I think might be just all night, so that'll give you guys time to submit stuff on the Server Saturday plugin. You should just be able to do /SS and then do /SS new, I think, right? Register a new build for Server Saturday. Target whether or not your build is ready to be featured or not. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, Bruce coded up this plugin. I'm going to be making a separate video showing you guys all the steps of how to use that plugin and stuff like that. It's not going to be right now because I'm starting to get really antsy sitting down, so I need to get up, stretch, and either lay back down or do something else. So anyways, guys, thanks again for watching this, and I apologize for this coming out on Sunday and not Saturday. It's not the most graceful return for Server Saturday, but I do appreciate everybody who viewed it and everybody who is playing on Camp Mongoose. I honestly do appreciate it. And just to let everybody that's not part of Camp Mongoose know, that there is a broke butt sale right now for people that may be interested in coming in and joining Camp Mongoose. It is 15% off until it says until the end of the month for this, but I just need to update that. I extended it another 2 weeks, I think, until the 10th or the 12th, I believe. So yeah, that even includes the whitelist. So for people that want to join in, just so you're aware, that's automatic. All you gotta do is just go to the site and it'll be there. Anyways, thanks again for watching. If you liked this episode, make sure to give it a thumbs up. It would be great to come back to Service Saturday with a very warm welcome, and I will see you guys later.